Alright, hi. This is probably an awful idea. So I should go over what this video is, first off. So if you watch Minecraft YouTubers, you might know Rekrap2 or Parker, whatever I'm allowed to call him. I don't know him. I don't know the guy. But on his second channel, Rekrap1, he does these commentary videos where he just kind of goes off and talks and watches over his speedrun footage. And that's typically pretty short for him, and he can just kind of talk about whatever topics he wants. My thought process for this, and this is going on the second channel, so if it ends up being a bad idea, then it is what it is. But my thought process was, I'm going to do that for a tournament, for my tournament footage, so I can look over what I did right, what I did wrong, and just kind of, you know, think about what I could do better in the future, and also get some practice on live commentary. That was a really good tech read. So yeah, this was my first ever Rivals 2 tournament. I wasn't originally going to do Rivals 2 tournaments for the longest time because I was like, oh, I wanna get to the point where I feel like good at the game, and to do that I was gonna play ranked, and then I found myself not really playing ranked all that often because I was gonna lose elo. And the thing with Rivals 2 ranked is that it is like actual, like, the elo means something, right? Like, you are not just gonna see number go up because, like, you got lucky. Like, it is very much, you cannot get higher unless you actually play better. And so I figured, why not, like, why hold myself back from another avenue of practice and competition? So yeah, this was my my first Rivals 2 tournament. It was Monday Night Rivals. This was actually both me and my opponent's first Rivals 2 tournament, which was funny. I'm not typically a huge fan of fighting Orcane. You can see here I'm kind of scrambling. I don't really know what kill setups to go for. At least not with Fleet. I much prefer this with Rano, and we'll get to that. But for just first game of the tournament, I'm like, I want to go Fleet. I'm feeling Fleet right now. So why not just go Fleet? And the reason why I don't just go Fleet is because I think, and this is just me personally, I think Fleet has a lot of very like, I think she is the most matchup dependent character in the game, where I think she has some of the best matchups in the game, like against Crag and against Loxodon. I think she's like genuinely the best in the game against those characters. But I also think that she loses the hardest to some characters. I don't necessarily think that's Orcane. I think the matchup is just a weird even one that I need to learn how to play. But I do think there are characters, we'll see later, that she just kind of gets destroyed by. So I played the start of this first game very well. I kind of just talked over the footage, but I was playing well. I was doing good. This last part, I'm really, like, I'm gonna be real, I kind of woke up and was like, oh shit, I need to end this game. And it was very hard to do so because my opponent was playing very well. And none of my kill setups were really working. I wasn't getting any down tilt to up smash. I wasn't getting anything off of throws. I wasn't able to find any, like, good nairs in the corner. And so they kind of start to bring this back. We shouldn't necessarily be on this stage even. Typically the stage is reserved for counterpicks, so games 2 onwards. But Rivals 2 lobbies don't have tournament mode, so I didn't feel like setting it up. I didn't feel like explaining. It was their first tournament. It was my first tournament. I figure the stage is neutral enough to where I'm just going to let it fly. And yeah, so that's why we're on this stage for game 1. Even though it is really hard to kill on this stage. But I figured, well, what the hell? What's the problem in it? I'll just outplay them, because I don't necessarily hate the stage either. Miss another up smash, go for another one when they're nowhere near me. I don't know who that up smash was hitting, and I get hit by the up smash right there. Up special? Up special. I should have just been moving. And here's where I think it's around here where I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna let a down smash rip. Yeah, right there. And it just catches and it kills, and that wins me game 1. And yeah, it's it got a little too close at the end, especially because I was up like 3 stocks to 1, but you know, I should have done better. Also, potentially thought about swapping. If you don't know, I play both Fleet and Rano, and I said earlier I much prefer Rano for this matchup, but I figured, hey, I won that game. I was playing pretty dominantly for most of it. Let me just stick it out with Fleet. I don't end up going Fleet a lot more recently, mostly just because I feel like I click a lot more with Rano, but I do wanna make Fleet work, because obviously the character is good. Like, this is Rivals 2. I feel like every character is good, but me personally, Fleet doesn't click as much as I wanted them to. I still very much consider them my second best character, but I expected them to be my first, if that makes sense. But you can see right off the bat, I'm doing a lot worse right now, and I think it's because this Arcane kind of just is doing Arcane things better. They're setting up a lot of bubbles, which are really annoying for Fleet to get around. They rip special get up way too early. I have to back off. Oh, I don't back off. Oh, well, I back off there, which is probably the worst time to back off. But yeah, they have puddle there, which makes their special get up a lot better. It powers up just pretty much all of their strong moves. Yeah, I charged that there. I should have gotten a kill here, but I was like that rollback was so annoying, dude. I remember being kind of pissed off. But yeah, so I end up. Why am I F smashing that way? I end up almost getting edge guarded there. Fleet can make it back. Fleet can come back from the depths of the world, but they find the F tilt there and get the first stock. And now is where like the thoughts really in my head are like, fuck, I should have swapped to Rano. And that's the hard part about co-maining in a platform fighter, because you never know which of your characters is really the best pick. I try to go for a parry there. I don't end up getting it. A little annoying, but it happens. I probably should have just tried to parry the start of it. They end up missing the tech there, so I can just go for an up smash, clean up that stock, and I'm only a little bit behind. I know I can make this up. I just need to find a good opening. The problem is, Arcane low profiles everything, so I don't know how to get my good openings. I just kind of know how to space with down tilt and F tilt in this matchup, which is not great, especially when Arcane hits you like a semi-truck for every time. You can see these bubbles and these up tilts. I'm just kind of getting stuffed out. Everything I want to do, I just kind of can't. And it's a little annoying, but that's part of the fun of Rivals. Every character is just a little bit annoying. So yeah, as I was talking, I've gone down from only 46% behind to around 100. I get a little bit of a string there, but I try to overextend. Don't end up getting anything off of it, just have to trade and back off to neutral. I play a lot more patient right here, and I think that's why I end up doing a lot better, because I'm not just running in. Fleet is a zoner for the most part, so I do need to play a bit more relaxed with them, a bit more far away. And I end up doing it a lot more this last stock, and almost end up bringing it back, but we'll get to that. They find the F tilt there. I accidentally taunt. That was not intentional. But yeah, I'm edge guarding with arrows. I need to also be using Neutral B more. If you don't know, Neutral B, Fleet just kind of powers up her arrows and gets like a wind burst effect on it, where there's a little timer, and it's essentially C4 but not powerful. If you know Smash. I ended up securing that stock. I should have secured it earlier, but I thought they were going to transport to Puddle, or teleport to Puddle, but they ended up not. And then okay, that actually made me annoyed. Near the end, I start missing these special pummel reads. I'm pressing B. I'm just pressing it too late, to the point where they get their special pummel off before I can even react to play the rock paper scissors of special pummel, normal pummel, and just throw. And it's a little annoying. It's actually very annoying. I was very annoyed in the moment, because I felt like I was doing it. In hindsight, I was definitely just doing it too late. Here, you can see I'm starting to zone a lot more with F smash and side B, which I don't necessarily love to do. That's kind of why I've been debating dropping Fleet, and this tournament definitely didn't help, but it's just a thing of I'm not able to play her the way I want to. That was also meant to be up smash. I also just get random up smashes instead of F smashes instead of up smashes, which is very annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. I fail to clean up that stock there, let them back on stage, but I'm thinking, okay, I have advantage. I could clean this up if I just find something, and nothing is being found, and they get that grab. And that, I know for sure I must have been like a millisecond off of reacting with special pummel. I don't know why I do that. Special getup, fleet special getup is garbage. It ends up getting shielded, and I believe that's down smash. Now I am trapped at ledge, and I end up getting F smashed for my troubles, and they take game 2. So yeah, here's where I'm like, okay, I think I'm just gonna have to swap. But I will say, for this being this person's first Rivals 2 tournament, they ended up playing very well. I guess I'm just used to Smash where if it's someone's first tournament, I can kind of tell. So yeah, I end up getting to choose the stage here. I end up swapping to Rano. I believe this is Rano's best stage, like objectively. It's also just the one I feel the most comfortable on. It's at least up there. It's definitely a mix of I feel super comfortable on this stage, and it is like his objective best. These two platforms make for like amazing movement, because Rano kind of needs platforms to move in the air. Rano has very good ground speed, but not great air speed. It's like Melee Chic in that fashion. So yeah, I end up missing that up smash. But yeah, these platforms are amazing for like up smash confirms, tech chasing, just general platform movement to help Rano in the air. There's a tech that I end up doing called needle boosting. I don't know when I end up doing it in this game, if I even do. I know I do it at some point, but it allows him to carry his ground speed into the air when running off a platform. If you just use needles, bleh, and I'm throwing myself off stage for no reason, and almost giving away that stock. I need to get better at using that bubble. I need to just go into training mode, because I should be living that. But yeah. This stage is pretty much just his best. Also, ledge cancels with up B. I love Rano's movement in this game. He has so many like just movement burst options that you can just chain together with his side B. If you use side B and you stick to the ground, you just sort of fly off. And like it's just so cool. You combine that with like B reversing needles. You combine that with up B on ledges. You combine that with needle boosting. It's all just so cool. I don't end up using a bunch of it this game. I end up using the F smash there to sort of just like it wasn't intentional, but I realized it's very good for hurtbox shifting. They're gonna try to special get up like where I am when I do the F smash, not knowing I'm just stepping back with it. Not something that I think is too important in the matchup, but it's something this player it kind of just worked against them. So yeah, I end up doing a lot of down smash to up smash conversions with Rano, just this entire tournament. Which, I mean, they're good. I don't know, I feel like I need to learn to do more. I need to learn more routes into kills, and stop just relying on the same old. But I'm sure I'll get to that point. I need to go into training mode, because I actually do like going into training mode in this game in comparison to Ultimate, which has just a fake training mode, which isn't really that good. So yeah, we're pretty far ahead. I remembered feeling more far ahead, but I think it's just because this advantage state on the stock, I end up just kind of tech chasing them. They sit in shield. They're not really having fun in disadvantage. I get the up throw into up air. Managed to get a forward air. That pivot on the F tilt was really cool. And I pretty much just end up closing this off pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. Back throw. Try to go for some sort of side B. I think that was back towards stage, and I was going to mix up movement and do cool things. I don't end up doing that a lot in this tournament, which is kind of my bread and butter. Bleh. Yep, go for the forward air. Not going to get a kill. I end up predicting that they're going to go to the thing, which they do, but I don't get F smash charge in time. Fully charged F smash, if you see right there, launches a projectile. A lot of people forget about that in this game. It's just all right. It ends up just catching people off guard most of the time, but it's a tool to use, and if you can use it, you should use it. This game ends up, gosh, I got them to 178, and I couldn't find a kill. They end up just giving it to me though with that up B. Yeah, leaves them in too much end lag, and I just kind of clean it up right there with Rano. So. That's set 1. I end up winning my first set, which I was very happy about. I did not want to go 0-2 this tournament at all. I definitely could have if given a worse bracket path, But yeah, we're into set 2 now. This person was very good, and you will see that. I kind of get my shit rocked this game, but that gives me a chance to talk about, well, I can real quick just mention what I did wrong. I just kind of held forward, which you don't want to do against Claren. You want to pick and choose your openings a lot better. And I know that because after this set, I ended up asking them if they had any pointers and any advice, which you should always do. Indigo tip number 1 for tournaments. If you lose a set, try not to feel too bad and just ask for advice, because people oftentimes have, even if it's baseline advice, they typically have some advice for you. Especially if you're as new as I am to this game. Coming in from Ultimate, that's one thing that I've started to do a lot more, and I feel like it helps speed up improvement a lot, even if you end up kind of forgetting in the moment. You're not able to instantly apply it, but that might just be me. But what I wanted to talk about this set is why I'm doing this video, and just some other non-gameplay topics, because yeah, it's a little hard to comment on my gameplay here because I just kind of get steamrolled. Not able to find that edge guard. I'm just kind of dropping everything. I need to practice the Claire matchup. But anyways, I wanted to talk about. I'm doing this video because I want to get better at unscripted commentary. It's the type of commentary I messed up that upbeat. Wow. It's the type of commentary I've done for most of my time on YouTube, but I've never been great. Oh yeah, my fucking game does an error there, and that's the end of that game. I didn't realize that was coming up so soon. Yeah, my PC just for some reason sometimes stops recognizing all USB devices, all connections, and it's very annoying. But you know, it happened only that one time there. It doesn't happen super often. It's kind of rare, so I'm just glad that it didn't happen too much. But anyways, as I was talking about, live commentary. It's the type of commentary I've done for most of YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for 10 years, and it's always kind of been live commentary. Never really done post commentary before the videos you're seeing now in the YouTube shorts. Over on the main channel, which if you somehow don't know, I have a main channel, go check it out. It's what I put most of my time into right now. But I wanted to get better at live commentary, and I figured doing this type of content would help a lot with that. I also wanted to real quick talk about how crazy YouTube is right now. More specifically, how crazy YouTube is being to me right now. I had a video hit 10K. That's insane. Before that, I had only one video hit 1K, and it was a video that I accidentally made on a trend because I was like knee deep into that trend, just mindset wise. But yeah, it's been insane making Smash content, because I never made Smash content for the longest time because I figured, oh, I don't like where Ultimate content is right now, and I don't know if I should be the guy to sort of step up and make the type of content that I feel like is missing, because before I didn't really like making commentary videos. But after scripting the first one and seeing the reception on it, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll make more of these. These are fun to make. And they're not too hard to edit. Some of them can be. The secondaries video and the low tiers video were very hard to edit. But the next one I have coming out, it might be out at this time, I don't know. But the next one I have coming out is has been a lot easier to edit. And it's just because I kind of just keep it with B-roll. I do a little bit of jokes here and there. But I kind of just let it rock. And scripting it comes naturally to me. I don't know why. Obviously, there's things I need to get better at with scripting. I'm also glad right there that I took a game, or not a game, but I took a stock. I did not want to get 6 stocked. I would have gotten very annoyed that I did, but I was able to find enough openings to get a stock. What was I talking about? Something. Yeah, when it comes to if you're losing a game and you want to make a comeback, just focus on getting a stock. Obviously, I'm not really able to find much more than that, but getting a stock proves that you made enough right decisions to get a stock. And that's gonna be it, yeah. But you made enough right decisions to get a stock, and the saying goes, if you can take a stock, you can win a game, and if you can win a game, you can win a set. Obviously, I did not there, but you know, it happens. My first elimination of the tournament is to a Claren. This is a double elimination tournament, though. So when you end up in so when you lose your first set, you get sent down to the losers bracket. And when you lose in losers bracket, you're out. And I end up having to play the Rano Ditto. I guess I could technically go Fleet here, but I don't like it. I think crouch cancel is really strong and effective on Fleet, and I don't know how to play around it, so I end up just opting for the Rano Ditto. I actually saw this guy played Rano in their previous set, because I was stalking the bracket, and I saw, like, Rano versus Crag, and I was like, okay, I'm going Rano either way here. I was scared, though. I was scared to go Rano, because I feel like they started off this game incredibly hot, and I feel like there's the saying of, like, oh, worst player wins the Ditto, and I was very worried that I was just kind of going to get cheesed, which I didn't end up doing, at least, even, I guess not to spoil it, but even if I lose, I don't feel like I lost the set. I don't feel like I got cheesed the set. I just kind of out-Rano them, if that's to say anything. Yeah, I see they use side beat, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a mix-up on shield. The way you typically beat Rano, at least in my experience, is shielding. His Nair is very not safe on shield. If you are struggling against Ranos, just know that his Nair is his main combo starter with fast fall Nairs, and it is not safe on shield. You do not want to challenge that. You just want to let him near your shield, and then you get out of there, and you just fucking blow him up for it. He also has, again, I mentioned very bad airspeed, and that's something I try to capitalize on this matchup. Rano has very bad airspeed and is extremely good at juggling, so that's one thing that makes the Ditto a little hard. Or that's just sort of one thing to focus on in the Ditto. Anyways, I end up flubbing a punish there. I should have gotten a stock for that. Or that, but I just jump into it, because I'm not used to Rano's doing the tornado after up B. It's such a weird thing. Such like an odd little thing that they do. But, you know, it's cool. I end up stalling a little bit on ledge, not able to find the ledge hog. And now we're back to playing neutral, pretty much even, but I end up taking that quick down tilt into up smash. It gets purple screen, and that's where I'm like, okay, I need to make this lead matter. If you don't know, purple screen just means they're dead. There's no DI that can live a purple screen. If you see there, it didn't purple screen, so I knew, okay, I can live this. And I end up, yeah. I should have recovered better. I should have done needle B reverse to, like, wall jump needle B reverse, which just allows Rano to climb the wall a lot better. I end up going up and just getting up smashed, which beats out my up B. So it pretty much brings it back to even, but I'm able to just kind of out neutral here and out punish. Mixing in needles when I feel like it's necessary. I guess they're darts, right? Because he's a poison dart frog, so his neutral B is just darts. Reminds me of balloons. Anyways, end up missing the up smash there, but I miss it there too, but I finally find it there and I take game one, and I'm very relieved because not only did I take that game one, it didn't necessarily feel super hard. Obviously, this guy's good. I don't wanna bullshit you on that. This guy's is pretty damn good, but it didn't feel like I was like winning it by the skin of my teeth. It felt comfortable, and so they counterpicked me here. We ended up doing the banning process for every other set, by the way. So it was just the first set that ended up not really doing them. But yeah, I end up getting taken here. They start off with this quick 74%, and I'm able to just barely manage to sneak on by, get to play neutral again, but they are just, it feels like scouting out every option. I just end up throwing out F smash because they just kind of have to respect it. It's stupid, but they just kind of have to see me sitting there doing F smash and are like, okay, I'll give you a second. Because it does massive shield damage. I end up trying to get another F smash there. I get very F smash happy this game. Smash attacks just feel, they're strong attacks, sorry. Strong attacks just feel very good to hit in this game. But I'm slowly but surely evening this back up. This is where I really start to key in and focus on juggling Rano, which I feel like if you're struggling in the Rano matchup, that's what you've got to do. His airspeed, again, is pretty low. I don't know if it's the lowest. I don't look into frame data and all that shit. But it is not great. So if you see him in the air, you can probably just keep him there. And he will not appreciate it, really. So yeah, I end up DIing in on their down smash earlier, which lets them know I'm going to do it again, which I should have mixed it up and just went out, because I don't think they could punish it if I went out. But I pretty much instantly recognized that as a thing of like, yeah, I need to do this better going forward. So I end up cleaning up that stock, and now I'm feeling fine. I'm definitely behind, but I'm like, okay, they don't have a comfortable lead to where they're gonna just stop approaching. Slowly but surely they're getting one, and I'm kind of getting my shit rocked here, but I end up finding this opening, which was big. Yep, you can see there, focusing on keeping Rano in the air with that back air. We end up getting in a crouch cancel war where I crouch cancel, they're down tilt, and just answer back with my own, which is very funny. Rano's hitboxes are very big, looking at them now. I'm grateful for that. I end up having the read on the F smash, just kind of misplacing it, but I find it right after. Which was a very greedy F smash. I should not be going for those. End up stalling a little bit in the air and going over to this platform, missing the ledge cancel, which actually kind of works as a mix-up, so they don't know that I'm not going to be down there. I love using edge cancels with up B to help myself get out of disadvantage. It's a little bit of a bad habit because I always do it. I end up slipping by the F smash there. It's a little bit of a bad habit because I don't mix it up enough. I just kind of do it. But that's something, that's why I'm here. I'm also here to VOD review. Not only here to learn commentary, but also here to learn from my mistakes. Now, I'm trying to find a kill here. I'm going to be so real. It is 53%. I have a lot of percent. They just kind of end up doing that, which ends up killing them, which does kind of suck that I won the set that way. But hey, it means I've secured 2-2. I've gone even, which is always my goal in the tournament. And we're back against another Clarin. And I'm just going to say it. This set is what has made me realize I need to practice the Clarin matchup. This character is very hard to play against. I kind of just want to hold forward, and I can't because their entire sword feels like Tipper, and they get their stupid combos off of it. I end up not really learning from the advice that I got in the previous set, which it's just kind of hard for me to apply advice I get. I don't know if everyone struggles with that, but I get advice and I'm not able to I'm able to recognize it and go, yes, I should do this. And then it takes a long time for me to end up doing it. It's just something I struggle with in competition, in fighting games, and platform fighters, which is kind of my downfall here. I just kind of get read and ran over. And yeah, it's not really pretty, but I know what it is, and it's definitely not the matchup. I thought it was the matchup for a little bit, because I'm like, I don't like this. I just get juggled by Clarin, and I can't really go air to air. I can't really go ground to ground. In reality, I can definitely go ground to ground. I just need to pick my opportunities better. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. I should have grabbed there instead of down tilting, but I panicked, and my panic response is just down tilt. And I end up giving up that stock. So yeah, I almost kill myself there. They let me get back, which I'm thankful for. But right now I'm just kind of getting sauced. I'm just, yeah. I end up fighting that down air into an up B, but not able to find anything off that platform. What I should have done is just jumped up and grabbed them. End up mistiming my parry, which is very detrimental. I could have gotten a stock off of that if I ended up parrying that, but my timing is wrong, and I'm bad, so I end up not, which is, you know, a little sad, but it is what it is. I try to find the ledge hog, not going to find it. Not able to find the forward air either. They go very low, which surprised me. Able to find the back air, but that doesn't kill. I think I end up getting 3 stock this game. I could be wrong. But yeah, I go for the parry there, don't get it. And they just kind of get a back air, and I miss my I miss my ledge cancel on the up B. So I just kind of eat an F smash, and that's game 1. And I end up swapping to Fleet, which people might be asking why I didn't do that against the last Clarin. You know, I lost with Fleet, and I swapped to Rano. Why not lose with Rano and swap to Fleet? And that's because I mentioned earlier, Fleet has very inconsistent matchups. This is, I know a lot of people have called it Fleet's worst. I think it's her second worst. I think it's definitely possible. It is just very hard because Clarin does everything better than Fleet and just kind of shuts down all of your main options. But I figured my advice was to pick and choose my openings a lot better. I can do that better with Fleet with some zoning tools because Fleet is a zoner. and I end up not being able to really do that because she's his owner, Clarence Downby, which doesn't end up getting used this game, but the threat of it is still there. Is very good in this matchup, and I just kind of get steamrolled again. I think I get 6-stocked, but that gives me a chance to talk about some other stuff right now. Okay, I went back and looked at set 2, and what I forgot I was talking about was the fact that I've been doing solo commentary on YouTube for pretty much all of the 10 years, and I never really considered myself great at solo commentary. I typically am good in a group, and that's why all of my all of my live videos have other people in them, so I have other people to bounce around and other people to talk with. But right now, I'm not really great at doing solo stuff. Yeah, I get down out there. I might have been able to recover that if I did float and then moved over to the ledge, but end up just not not doing well. And now I'm just hoping I can get a stock because I don't want to get 6-stocked because it feels very bad to get 6-stocked. But yeah, I wanna get better at solo commentary. I forgot about that snipe. That snipe was nice. I remember, like, okay, I got that. I got it's like the meme of like, wow, that guy don't got his shit on. It's like, no, I got my shit on. Granted, I don't have it on for much longer. I end up kind of getting destroyed. And spoilers, this is it for me in the tournament. But I am glad I did this. I am glad I ripped the band-aid off and finally did a Rivals tournament. I feel like a lot of people want their first tournament to be special. They want to grind out some sort of matchmaking and then enter their first tournament and do well. And I think it's much more important to just enter that first tournament and get all of the nerves out, get your first tournament out of the way, and just kind of play the game. And yeah, I end up almost getting an edge guard here, not able to finish it off, not able to really get anything started, going back to ledge. Found that, but I go for up smash there, which I need to stop. I think I've sort of blended in a lot of what I do with Rano into my fleet, and that's not great. But it is what it is. I'll work on it. But we are running up to the end of this tournament run. And yeah, there it is. There we go. And that is it for my first Rivals 2 tournament. I played better than I thought I would, but also not as good as I think I can. I think I can play a lot better in the future, and that's what we're going to be working on going forward. Talk to you later.